Bro, I swear this man Justice better text me back. If he's late for class, he ain't gonna be able to play today. This man would leave me on red, bro. Yo, coach, I know you're thinking about suspending Justice, but what if we brought Bryce up from JV?
Bryce Best.
I mean, he just did put 22 points down on Sierra Canyon's JV. What if we give him a run?
I think that's a possibility.
Why don't you get him on the phone, see what he's got to say?
All right, let me call up his teacher, get him on the phone. Hey, Bryce, this is Coach and Trevor. Trevor's got something he wants to say.
Yo, what's up, Bryce? It's Trevor. I was just wondering, Justice is going to be out. So, what do you think that you can bring?
With Justice out, I'm confident I can bring Impact off the bench.
Hey, Coach, that sounds good to me. What do you think, Coach?
Sounds good to me. You know, we're going up against Hamilton tonight. Are you going to be able to bring it, Bryce? You know, I believe in you and I trust you.
Yes, Coach. Trust me.
All right, sounds good. Do you know what number you want to wear, Bryce?
Hey, bro, is there any way I can get number 3 from you? It means a lot to me.
For sure, bro. I only be wearing that because it looks good. But yeah, I can wear number 6. We're chilling with number 6, bro. So number 3 is all yours.
All right, fellas. Seems like you got that worked out. We'll get that going. See you tonight.
The band playing nice and loud here in the Lake Stevens High School's main gym. Welcome to high school basketball on ESPN. My name is Class Daddy, and I'll be presenting to you the commentary for tonight's game between Lake Stevens and Hamilton High. Josh Carlos, Trevor Jackson. What are we going to see from this dynamic duo? But one thing we will see is David, the Lou Bell, making his first start as a Lake Stevens Viking, as Justice Young did not attend 3 classes, so he will be suspended for 3 quarters. David has the ball, bringing it up the court. The Vikings were given their new jerseys in the past week. David Lubell chose the number 40 to represent his 4.0 grade point average. Jacob Vela wearing number 55 after his favorite player of all time, Dikembe Mutombo. Jacob Vela at the line for 2 free throws. You know what? This kid, he just embodies the immigrant mindset. He embodies hard work. He embodies grit. He's not the kind of guy that's going to put up a lot of three-pointers, a lot of jump shots. But what he will do is get you a lot of rebounds, and he's happy with that. He is the Australian Andrew Bogut, the big fella Jacob Vela, and he opens up the scoring tonight with 1 point at the free throw line. Looking to complete. The pair, 2 points to Lake Stevens. Forbes brings the ball up. Guarded tough by Mahmoud, who's joined by Josh Carlos as the 2 and the 3. At the 4, the All-American Trevor Jackson. At the 5, it's Jacob Vela. And starting at point guard, David the Lube Lubell. You know, I know David's dad. And David's dad is very proud of David getting this starting spot. We will see what David can do with it. David so far playing great defense on Holmes, keeping him in front. Forbes with it. Putting the moves on Mahmoud. Over to Moncrief. Jackson disrespecting Moncrief, starting him inside the perimeter. Gets that rebound. Pushing the ball up the court. Over to Carlos. Carlos back to Jackson. Jackson pump fake. Puts up a 3. And it's off again. Open 2 to start out for Jackson. Did not look that great in warm-up. So we'll see how that's going to translate out here as Forbes nails the mid-range jumper, which gives Hamilton the lead. Jackson pulls up. And man passes to Carlos back to Jackson. Carlos at the screen. Crossover up to Vela. Vela puts it in. He's got 4 points. Forbes bringing the ball up the court. Puts the moves on Mahmoud. Over to Mason. Brian Forbes coming in off of an 18-point performance. We'll see what he can do in this game. Rebound Jackson. Up to Mahmoud. Jackson. Up to Carlos. And they find their connection once again as Carlos goes up and brings it down, embodying that Viking pride. Holmes one-on-one with the Lube. David doing a great job to keep him in front. Mason with it. Forbes getting a screen by Johnson. Forbes pulls up for 2. Misses, but a putback by Moncrief. You can't blame him. His great-grandpa was a great for the Bucks. Lubell to Jackson. Jackson for 3. Hand in his face. Can't come down with it. Forbes bring the ball up the court. Stops, sets. Gives it to Holmes. Holmes dishes into Johnson. And that's a foul on Jackson. 2 free throws coming up for big number 34. He's going to hit the first one. And he will miss. Rebound, big fella, Jacob Vela. The Lube with the ball. Gives it to Jackson. Jackson takes it to the hole with a strong right-handed dunk. Holmes with the ball. Gives it up to Forbes. Moncrief sets a screen. Forbes drives in, pulls up mid-range, got it. Last year, Forbes was second team All-American. We'll see if he can get anywhere close next voting. Jackson throws down a nice dunk. Forbes bring the ball up the court. Gives it up to Johnston, over to Holmes. Holmes for three, and he's going to hit it. Hamilton takes the early lead, 12-10. How will the Vikings respond? Jackson steps back, playing with his food, drives, left hand in. Tie game at 12. Some coaching news. Coach did bring in Bryce Best from JV. Reggie Parker has been sent down to JV. Still up on the varsity roster, though, is Vic Van Leer. Will Van Leer get his first 2 points of the season? We will find out. The point guard spot is wide open with Justice Young's 3-quarter suspension. Rebound Jackson, bringing the ball up the court, accompanied by Best, accompanied by Leon. Best for 3, misses. Also in for the Vikings is power forward Din Mukhtar, playing the big man spot. And Josh Carlos is also in there. Gives it to Best. And Best gets his first 2. Jackson was telling us pregame that he really wants to get people involved. He wants to build up his teammates' confidences because he feels that he's surrounded by nothing but amazing shooting and talent. Jackson throws that one sideways. Moncrief can't get the layup. Screen by Leon. Dish back to Leon. Up to Best. Jackson with it now. And he's fouled. That is the first foul for Hamilton. Subbing in is Jacob Vela Mahmoud. And taking a seat will be Bryce Best. Leon sets a screen. Kicks it back to Leon. Mahmoud for 3. Hits it. Mahmoud's wrist is finally healthy again as he sprained it in the preseason. So he is back to shooting with his good hand, his left hand, and he splashes home a tray. Mahmoud gives it up to Jackson, who throws down the 2-handed alley-oop. Those two are like popsicles in a freezer. They go together so well. Holmes with it. Isolation on Leon. Puts it between his legs. And it's a steal from Mahmoud. The man who would never steal anything from anybody except the hearts of every female out there, as he misses a 3. Mason brings it up the court, gives it up to Floyd. Floyd over to Holmes. Holmes puts the moves on and gets a foul call. Jacob Vela called for his first foul. I'm not sure about that. Let's take another look. Seems to create some space, and I'm not sure where the contact was, but we're not here to argue with the referees. We are here to watch this great high school game here at Lake Stevens main gym. And it's a sellout with 770 tickets sold. Impressive. Misses it. Rebound Jackson. Jackson looking to push it up the court. Gives it up to Mahmoud. Mahmoud goes in. Just misses the layup, but he's going to have 2 free throws at the line. Hits the first. And puts them both through. Some early on points for Mahmoud. Hopefully getting his confidence going. Good defense by Mood. And there was just a lapse there from Leon. left a wide open man in the key, and that's going to punish you every single time. Screen by Vela. Into Vela. Puts up the layup and gets it. Jacob Vela, 6 points now on the night. This may well be his first double-double. The undersized big man has been putting in so much work in the weight room, so much work in the classroom. Very, very proud of these boys out here today. Jackson looking to get people involved. A play to Leon. Leon wide open for three. He's going to miss it. Rebound. Vela. Vela goes up, gets blocked. I guess he hasn't put in that much time in the weight room. Holmes with it. Gives it up to Mason. To Floyd. Floyd, top of the keys. Misses the three. Rebound Vela. Leon with it. Gives it up to Carlos. Jackson double team. Gives it to Leon. Leon for three. In and out. Leon with it at mid-range. Gives it to Jackson. Jackson trying to get a screen by Leon. Jackson to Leon. Leon for three. Another miss for Leon. Rebound Vela. Gives it out to Jackson. They're going to reset, but he is fouled by Holmes. Jackson with it. Lubell checks in. David Lubell for three. He's got it. The first three-pointer in David Lubell's career. Welcome to the big time. Welcome to varsity basketball. Forbes goes in. Uncontested layup. This man's got a beard. We got to check his birth certificate, bro. Jackson misses Mahmoud, but Lubell picks it up. Out to Lubell. Screen by Mood. Jackson from mid-range gets it. 13 points for Jackson. 40-28 Lake Stevens over Hamilton, as we've got 2 minutes left to go in the half. Here you can see that the Vikings were second in second chance points. This season they'll be looking to become the leaders in points per game. Jackson steals it up to Lubell. Lubell gets it. 5 points for Lubell. He's 2 for 2. He's killing it in his first start. He might be offering up some competition for Justice Young. Holmes banks in a three, and we've got a minute and a half left in the second quarter. 42-30, Lake Stevens with the lead. Mood for the mid-range. Misses. Rebound Vela. Vela goes up, but he is fouled. The first one's a miss. And that's going to be the half, everybody. We're getting kicked off in this second half with the Lake Stevens Vikings taking up Hamilton. Jackson has had a nice little first half, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Let's see what the Vikings can do in this second half. Class Daddy here on the call. The Vikings are kicking off the half with Lubell, Josh Carlos, Trevor Jackson, Jacob Vela, the big fella, and Mahmoud to round out the starting five. The Vikings immediately are going towards a nice defensive approach as they get a turnover. And Vikings ball. 46-32 with 7 to go in this third quarter. Blue ball gets a screen from Jackson. Jackson rolls. Jackson wide open for 3. Splash. Jackson dialing it up for his first 3 of the night. 49-32 Vikings. And this seems like it's going to be another rout for the Vikings. Forbes draws in and gets the contact. This man's got a beard. We're going to need to see a birth certificate. There's Bryce Best on the bench, chilling next to the coach. I asked the coach at halftime what the reasoning was for Best to come up. It appears that Trevor Jackson did, in fact, endorse bringing Best off of JV. Good for Best. He's a nice young freshman. Lou Bell gives it to Jackson. Jackson rises up and throws it down. 5 in the quarter for Jackson as the Vikings take a commanding 17-point lead. Forbes bringing it up, being guarded by David the Lou Bell. Rebound, Jacob Fella. Lou Bell bringing it up the court, gives it up to Jackson, and he gets fouled immediately. It's going to be the second foul on Holmes tonight. Vela inbounds it to Jackson. Vela sets a screen. Jackson rolls. Puts up a 3. Misses. Rebound Vela. Out to Jackson. Even to Mahmoud, and he finishes. His man was asleep. Give that man a blanket and a pillow. Hamilton just does not have an answer for Jackson's onslaught of offense. Rebound Jackson. He's going to push it up the court, and he's going to do it himself with a two-handed jam. A lot of options on this Vikings fast break. But Jackson goes ahead and finishes it on his own. 55 on the night for the Lake Stevens Vikings. Can they hit lucky number 100? We will wait and see. Carlos with the steal, gives it up to Jackson, and this is going to be a clear lane for another two-handed slam. It honestly looks like he is walking on that air as the crowd is pumped up for it. And with this timeout, we'd like to give a special thanks to the Lake Stevens Vikings band. Bringing the energy, bringing the heat, night in, night out. Vikings really getting off to a hot start in this third quarter. Blowing the lead up to 23. Make that 21 with a dunk from Moncrief. You know, with these 21-point leads, Jackson told me that he loves to get everyone going, loves to get everyone shots. Up to the big fella, and he just can't bring it down. That's going to be a turnover for the Vikings. Can't get complacent, can't get sloppy out here, even with these big leads, you know. Scouts are watching, everyone's watching, and the person that I'm paying attention to right now is the Lube, providing great defense. You know, he's probably the quickest kid on the court. That's going to be a foul. Foul on Vela. Sending Big Al to the line for 2. He's got 3 points on the night. Make that 4. Rebound Jackson. Leon wide open for 3. That's a miss. Rebound Jackson. Dishes to Leon. Wide open for 3. Another miss. Rebound Vela. Gives it to Carlos. Gives it to Lou Bell. Lou Bell up to Jackson. Jackson's got a mismatch. He's got a center on him. He's putting the moves on. Step back. Puts it up. Splash. Trevor Jackson nails another three-pointer. The lead is back to 23 for the Vikings. You love to see someone exploit a mismatch of that nature. Moncrief puts up a 3. In and out, rebound Vela. Up to Lubell, up to Jackson. And the Vikings are getting their fast break going. Setting up early on offense. Lubell to Leon. And Leon hits the mid-range jumper, finding his jumper. 52% on the night for the Vikings, just shooting the lights out. This has been an impressive display, and that's why they have such a commanding lead. 25 points to lead with 3.5 to go in the third quarter. You're watching high school basketball on ESPN. Rebound Jackson. Up to Leon. Leon for 3. That's a miss. Back to Leon. To Lubell. Lubell to Jackson. Jackson draws a double, gives it to the big fella, and he's going to finish a nice left-handed put in. Timeout Chargers. The Vikings are yet to use a timeout. Can't imagine why. And here are the cheerleaders. Always a nice sight. Here we are in the fourth quarter, 7 minutes to go. Vikings up by 23. Again, not much of a game, but plenty of time left. Weird things have happened. Hamilton cuts the lead at 21 with that dunk from Moncrief. Jackson's been giving him space all day. Carlos finishes a layup. It just seems no matter what Hamilton is bringing to the table, Lake Stevens has an answer for it. And this is Lake Stevens' final home game before they go on the road. And then they will be back in 2 weeks' time. Mason's going to shoot 2 for the Hamilton Chargers. Hits the first. You know, free throw shooting isn't a huge thing that is focused on, but these high schools have put a lot of time and effort in. Jackson out to Lubell. Maybe trying to get the Lube a couple more buckets. Jackson for 3, splash. He is feeling it. He is in the zone. 6 God has been activated. And this is a scary, scary sight for the Hamilton Chargers. Forbes with it, gives it up to Mason. Mason for 3. Gonna miss. Rebound to the big fella. Jackson over to Mood. Mood for 3. Hits it. Mood with that nice touch. Finally getting back into a rhythm after spraining his wrist. Heard he's been putting in a lot of work on the keyboard and mouse. Jackson brings up the court, gives it to the big fella. Jackson playing with the center. David Lubell didn't know what the hell was going on there as he just doesn't even attempt to catch the ball. Turned over to the Vikings. Look at that. Derek Robinson checks into the game. Jacob Vela with a reach-in foul. And Robinson's taken out immediately. Timeout to the Vikings. 5 minutes to go. Still holding on to their 28-point lead. Will there be a comeback? Will the Vikings hit 100 points? We will have to wait and see. This timeout is brought to you by Gatorade. And there's not a damn moment in time where a nice, crisp, refreshing, cold lemon lime Gatorade does not just absolutely slap. Hamilton with the ball. Gives it up to Simon. Simon back to Ford. Johnston puts up the mid-range. Rebound to the big fella. He's got to be in double digits. Jackson with the ball. We're getting the first glimpses of Justice Young. He did miss 3 classes, so he was suspended for 3 quarters. If you miss 4 classes or more, you have to sit out. But Justice eventually got to school, and that's why we're seeing him now with 5 minutes left to go. The team is not as cohesive as they could be right now. A lot of the members of the starting 5 are seemingly let down by Young and his unwillingness to communicate, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. When they go on the road, how are they going to respond with such bad team chemistry at the moment? It's really going to take these leaders, these seniors, to show each other what Viking pride means and what it is to be a Viking. Jackson being doubled as always, gives it up to Leon. Leon into the big fella. Big fella brings it back out. Foregoes a wide open shot. Jacob Vela wide open for 3. Gets nothing but iron. He claims he's been working on a 3 ball, but we've yet to see any results. Jackson gives up a 2-point layup. And this is just going to go into the books as a demanding, dominant win for Lake Stevens Vikings. There's Bryce Best making a freshman error, not having the confidence in himself. And he passes out of a shot, turns the ball over. Vikings back on defense. Simon into forward, and that is a foul on Best, number 5. So Bryce Best has fouled out of the game. Unfortunate for the kid. Rebound to Din Mukhtar. Young with it, gives it to Jackson. Mukhtar sets a pick, and that's a foul. Mukhtar to throw it in. Gives it to Jackson. Jackson gets a screen by Carlos. Jackson to Carlos, and that's a layup. Their connection is just... it's like peanut butter and jelly. Is that Forrest Gump and Jenna out there? I don't know. Does that mean Josh is going to die of AIDS? I don't know. Have to wait and see. But we should mention Josh Carlos did get his grade point average from a 2.5 up to a 2.8, so very good for him. Vic Van Leer out on the court now. And you know, everyone on the Vikings wants to get Vic Van Leer his varsity letter. And a letter in varsity, you need to score at least 2 points. Vic doesn't know where to go, so that's going to be out of bounds to the Vikings. 5 seconds on the clock. Jackson from deep. Splash. Vikings are up by 31 at this point. 5 points away from 100. Mason wide open. Holds on to it. Gives it up. And it gets blocked into the hoop. Unfortunate for the Vikings. Unfortunate for Jackson. Van Leer sets a screen. Ball to Van Leer. Van Leer with the Euro, and he just misses. Just misses getting that varsity letter. That is a... I was about to go for a block, but it's a foul. Second on Jackson. And Wright Foreman puts it in. Is he going to hit the pair? Yes, he is. Mukhtar inbounds to Young, gives it right up to Jackson. Jackson trying to get Van Leer open. Van Leer has it, puts it up, and another miss for Van Leer. He's 0 for 3, 0 for 5 on the season. You feel for the kid. You just feel for the kid. He was brought along with Crawford's family, living in Lake Stevens now with Freak Crawford, his sister Cece. Simpson for 3. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson decides to throw it down for 98 points for the Vikings. This kid can just surprise you out of nowhere. You never know what you're going to get with Jackson, but you know it's always going to be a fine dine surprise. Sent back by Jackson. He said, get that out of here. Rebound Jackson. Bringing the ball up the court. Van Leer's cutting. Gives it to Vic. Vic gets his, baby. Congratulations, Vic Van Leer, on becoming a varsity basketball player and hitting his first shot and his first 2 points. You never know where that's going to take his confidence. Final score tonight is going to be 100-69. We are not making this up. Lake Stevens dominates the Hamilton Chargers in another great high school basketball game on ESPN. Hey guys, special shout out if you've made it this far in the video. Just wanted to let you guys know I'm going to be starting to stream these high school games live on my Twitch. And you can find my Twitch here. Make sure to follow. Stay tuned for more of this NBA 2K21 MySTOry High School MyCAREER. I cannot wait for where this goes. Trust me, this is going to be fun.